To some sports now, Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei is now calling for reforms in the management of sports in the country. Speaking a day after the national athletics team landed in the country, Cherargei attributed the performance for the team Kenya, which he described as poor, to team demotivation in the tasks to take care of athletes' welfare, and sensationally claimed that money meant for the sportsmen was misappropriated. The senator has castigated the sports minister, Babu Namwamba, for the various corruption allegations raised in his docket. The CS has also decried the poor compensation of athletes.
Poor performance at the World Championships in Budapest and the mishandling of athletes by Athletics Kenya and Ministry of Sports, Youth and Culture. In the past few days, we have witnessed our team participate in World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary. And from the onset, I wish to congratulate our heroes and heroines for being great patriots and flying our flag high in several events. And it is important to note that almost the entire gold was won by women, and therefore there is power in women. I wish to single out the superb performance of Faith Kipyego, the legendary, who has proved to be the greatest runner of all times in 1500 meters and 5000 meters, where she became the first woman in the world to win gold in both races at the same event. I wish to congratulate Mary Mora for bagging gold in 800 meters, becoming the third woman after the previous two. Though we managed to come top in Africa and 50 in the world, it is in the heart of Kenyans that this year's World Championships was poorly performed compared to the performance of previous engagements. We witnessed obvious errors and dismal performance in the same track and field events, whereby, for example, we lost in one of our traditional track event of 3,000 meters triple chase, a title that has taken pride since 1968. From 1968, we have never lost on 3,000 meters triple chase until the other day. For this, we are calling on the technical team to be responsible for the errors that costed our team medals, in which it seems like their preparation was stuck in old tactics, thus failing to match the current tactics and way of competition that is ever evolving, and therefore change is inevitable in the technical management of our athletes. We have also been concerned on the kind of reception that our athletes are subjected to when they land back. Yesterday, several athletes, including the two gold winners, jetted back to the country, but the kind of reception being accorded to them is still wanting, since even the cabinet secretary himself did not show up to receive. And it's good to note that the arrival of Faith and the other team member was at night, and we know our CS of Sports is active more at night, as you consider a number of events he attends. This type of welcoming of athletes reflects the general poor management and lack of motivation being accorded to the team. I therefore wish to call upon the Ministry of Sports, Athletics Kenya, and National Olympics Committee to explain the following to Kenyans. One, what really happened to our team management in, and if there were any prior arrangements for athletes' receptions in Nairobi. Number two, expound, and I saw Nock trying to explain some things a few weeks ago. Number two, expound on the reward scheme system and stipends given to winners for various categories. For example, in Uganda, you can see President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and Uganda government is giving at least a house, a car, and if you are not married, you are either given a wife or a husband. Why has the ministry reviewed the daily allowance from the previously agreed USD $300 to $60 per day? This was a 57-member team. If you calculate 240 USD, it comes to around 27.7 million Kenyan shillings.